Now I'm talking to Pat. Now, Pat, are these? You know, I was looking at these when you kind of interrupted me. Are these Japanese Shibiyama?
Yes.
Now, how do you pronounce it?
Shibiyama.
Shibiyama. Okay, that's how we'll go with your pronunciation. Now, even though I could probably go on for hours of what Japanese Shibiyama is, why don't you tell me what you know about it?
Well, basically, it's a combination of ivory, mother of pearl, bone, coral. They incorporate lacquered woodwork, and it's inlaid into a black lacquered background, and creating this three-dimensional design. You literally can look at some of the small curls of the carving of the ivory. See how they've actually done 3D underneath? You get what I'm saying? It may not show up on on your picture.
Oh, it will. I'm a master photographer.
But it's incredible carving work, and then of course it's all inlaid. You can see where it's even kind of popping off a little bit
yes.
from temperature. You know, sometimes.
Well, when it gets hot, I pop off too.
Exactly. But this is
so now how old is this?
Meiji period.
Meiji, and
Meiji
for those of us
1862 to 1909.
Okay.
But these will definitely be about 19th century, maybe 1895.
Okay. So roughly in the Victorian era.
It's actually part of the Art Nouveau movement.
Ah.
You have to remember that the real Art Nouveau movement really originated in Japan, not Paris or Germany or anyplace else. It was the Japanese influence in France, and that was also picked up in Germany. But this is very Art Nouveau-y. Flowing, that kind of thing.
Well,
and the Japanese aesthetic movement basically started in the 1860s, 1870s.
Well, and who were some of the figures that started it? How did it happen?
The Japanese did it, but also remember when Tiffany went over to the expositions and stuff like that, his mixed metal pieces, and you see them at like Mike's booth, McHale's, or
sure.
Jay and Conrad are famous for their Japanese mixed metal pieces. They were all influenced from Japan.
So, when Tiffany went, where did he go to? He went.
A lot of the expositions that were held in Paris and so forth.
Okay, so the Japanese, they brought those items to the
right.
Paris World
exactly.
Expositions.
And they
About what years was that taking place, would you say?
As early as Tiffany was around and began his factories. I'm not good on the dates.
Around
1860, 1860.
Okay, so as early as 1860. So as early as roughly Civil War.
Right. Exactly.
Wow. So how much do you want for these items?
14,000 on the pair.
Yes, if you only have two. If you had a dozen, I'd think about taking getting a gross maybe I could use.
Yeah, you could get a better price by the dozen.
Okay.
But they're special. They really are. They're unique.
I can see that.